Hello, this is Community Unity Now, the D. Taikuna Show. This is Bill Morton, President of the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce. I am Trudy Leong, Administrator of the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce. And our very special guest today is Raymond Nunez. He is Raymond the Great. Hello, Raymond the Great.
Hey, how are you?
Very well.
Welcome, Ray. Nice to see you here.
Good to be
so
here.
Good to see you. Okay, well, first of all, you are a vocalist, and how long have you been singing?
Since I was 9 years old, I was singing in the children's choir and playing the organ by ear, 9 years old, at Irving Park Baptist Church.
And was it hard for you to learn to play the organ? Was it harder for you to learn to sing or to play the organ?
No, I learned by memory. I just started playing. I don't read music or nothing.
Have you ever tried reading music?
I tried taking music lessons and I was doing good, but then I ended up getting prostate cancer, so I had to drop out. Which you know, I'm cancer-free now, so I just never went back. But I still know how to play by memory and sight reading and everything.
So when I went to one of your events for Christmas.
Yes.
And you presided over this wonderful event at the MB Baptist Church.
Yes.
On Montrose.
Yes.
And you're playing the organ, and you had some sheets in front of you. Were those the lyrics to the Christmas songs?
No.
No, nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Wow.
That must have been from the kayak band, probably.
Okay. But when we were in the church, the lyrics were projected, so we could sing along.
Yes, it was projected on a screen so you could sing along, yes.
It was really wonderful.
I know, it was beautiful. I loved it.
And you do that every year?
Every year.
Sing along with the...
This was my 10th anniversary, and as long as I'm alive, I'm going to continue to do it. It's a wonderful thing. I really enjoy music.
So what inspired you to start?
I don't know, just playing music. I just had a rough time in school. I won't get into all that. And one day I went home and prayed to God, and He just gave me that. And I called my mother and said, "Hey, I'm playing the organ by ear." She goes, "I don't believe it." She came home from the work, and she was listening to me. "How is that happening?" I don't know. It was a gift from God. That's it.
And then did you ever have any lessons to sing?
No.
But in the choir, I was in a choir too, in chorus. So the teachers do teach you a little bit about how to warm up and how to sing.
Yes, John Shearer was very good, and Jeff Taylor, they mimicked my voice. John's now in Rochester, New York. His wife is the bishop of the Episcopal churches in Rochester. So after 28 years, he had to leave. For his class, it was really hard for him, but he's well missed. But now we got this new guy, Doug Cleveland, and he's doing a wonderful job.
You project really, really well. Have you projected like this all your life, or
Yes.
when did you really? Even when you were 9 years old, you had this booming voice.
Yes.
Oh, what about before you started to sing? Did you sound like you do now as well? Do you have this booming voice?
No, probably not. I
So
wouldn't
the-
think so, but
Okay, what about stage frights? When you love to sing, and then when was the first time that you actually sang for an audience?
the first time I think might have been at Rockefeller Chapel. We had all the Baptist choirs in Illinois sing 400 choirs. We sang at the Rockefeller Chapel in a big snowstorm that day. We had a blizzard. We still didn't. And we sang Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee. It's only 4 verses, but somebody had wrote it to 8 verses, added 4 more. It took 8 verses to get us down, and we had the symphony orchestra. We did a requiem, and we all had our different colored robes on. And luckily nobody saw me because I actually tripped by accident, but I was okay, but they couldn't see behind the scenes. So I got up in my seat and I was okay.
It sounds like a really big production.
It was a big production.
What about the solo? Do you still remember when you first sang solo, and how did you feel the first time you stepped on stage?
Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, I don't remember what I sang at Irving Park Solos, Montrose Baptist, Rivers Got Talent. I sang 3 solos. So
And what's your Got Talent? Britain's Got Talent?
Rivers Got Talent.
Rivers Got Talent. Got it. How many? So you were at Rivers Got Talent show. What other talent shows did you participate in?
I didn't attend in any of the talent shows, but I did sing on the BBC. We had 200 choirs. We did a 3-hour taping, sang 6 hymns
So you're
with the orchestra and John on the pipe organ.
and you like to play the organ and sing too.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
And there's one other concert that we did many years ago, and this is the hard one. We sang 79 pages in Hebrew to the Jewish.
Oh, was it hard for you to
Yes.
learn
Yes,
the
and when we were
pronunciation?
going to rehearsals, it was really hard because the choir director was really strict. He goes, I'm not being a jerk, I'm not being mean, but if you don't sing it right, the Jewish take it the wrong way. You're making fun of them. So it was a really hard process, but we did it. And we had a lot of soloists in Hebrew.
Oh, did you do a solo?
79 pages. No, not me.
Okay. Oh wow. Well, so you like to have people sing with you. When was the first time that you got people to sing with you?
When I was singing in the children's choir and then the adult choir at Irving Park Baptist Church, 28-piece choir.
And what was it like? What was the audience like? Was it churchgoers or was it
Churchgoers. We had at the time, not anymore, but we used to get 400 in Irving Park Baptist Church. Sadly, the attendance went down big time. They're in trouble right now, but when I grew up, we had 400 people a service.
Did they have anything to do with the pandemic, or was it something else you think?
I don't know why, maybe not enough programs. We had Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, Girl Scouts, the men's group. We had the Lydia Circles for women, Awana clubs. I don't know, it's sad.
Did you ever do any virtual sing-alongs during the pandemic or at other times?
No.
So you play the organ. You played it at different churches and different places. Out of all the organs, which is your favorite organ?
Well, I got to play one time. This was not with people in there, but the Ally Skinner organ. We used to be at the Forest Crest when they had the 6,000 pipes. I got to play that twice, and that was fun. I said, can I try it, Tom? He goes, yeah, you can try it. And that is the best organ. Forest Presbyterian right now, they got the biggest organ in the Midwest. 8,343 pipes, 134 ranks. And in the steeple of the church, they got a Tiffany organ, which is the 5th manual. That's keyboards. The 5th keyboard, you turn that on, it plays the trumpets and the flutes. It's got the bell chimes in there. It's right in the steeple on Michigan Avenue. And it's a beautiful organ. 10,000 memory banks. That you could play one service, the organ, and then you could put it, and then in the second service, if Doug Cleveland wants to, but you know he's not gonna, because he's an organist. He could sit back and it'll play the whole thing by itself. It'll do the same service as it did in the first.
Have you ever tried playing the piano?
Yeah, I play the piano too.
He played the piano at my campaign headquarters,
Correct.
the old former Leona.
That's where I started on the piano. My cousin Bob bought us a piano years ago, and that's how I got started. And then we had a play by ear organ. I don't know if you remember them little ones. They ran on air.
The little ones?
The little red ones, you mean like that big? Those little ones that were like toys?
Yeah, sort of like a toy, but it was pretty big, and it ran on air. You plug it in, it ran on air.
You mean like a keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the cool things is when Raymond the Great performed when I was running for alderman last time around at the old Leona's, which is closed and maybe getting redeveloped. We'll see. On Sheridan Road. We'll see how that goes, if yes or no. But Raymond the Great was a regular at our fundraisers, and he performed "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" and all these different songs. And then we also had Robert Irving III, who played with Miles Davis during his Electric years. Two wonderful pianists, organists, singers, songwriters. I was blessed. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoy. I just want to make people happy because I know life is kind of hard, but I'm here to make people happy and bring a lot of joy into you. And truly, you guys have been such a part of my life, and I'm so grateful for that.
Well, we're grateful for you, Raymond.
Thank you.
When people, when they hear you sing, what do they tell you? What's the feedback from your audience when you?
Yeah, I'm good. I sing at work, and they're like, "Wow, you're so good."
And you said that you earlier told me that you told your mom that you're going to be playing. You could play the organ, and you learned it by ear. So did you play the piano afterward, or you?
Yeah, I was playing afterwards. What happened was, I won't get into too much, but I had a lot of problems at school with the kids, and I came home crying and didn't want to go back because I had a learning disability. So I'm going to be honest about that. So I prayed to God, and then when I started going back to school and playing the piano at Budlow, they started to realize, and some kids were like, "He's not dumb. He looks dumb, but he's not. Nobody can just play piano like nothing." And in high school, we used to have a day when we did at the end of the week, if we were good, we didn't have to do no work, and we would play games and stuff. And I played the piano, and Mr. Burke would give me cookies and stuff. "How come you giving him cookies and not us? Are you playing the piano?" They're like, "No."
So did you learn to play the piano first, or did you learn to sing first?
Learned to play the piano, and then I had an urge to sing, and I just joined the children's choir at Irving Park Baptist Church.
So of all your choir instructors, who was your favorite and why?
Well, I like them all. Jeff Taylor got me started, though. He sings with the Lyric Opera. He still sings with them. And then he ended up leaving the church, sadly to say, because there wasn't enough programs for his kids and his kid, Billy, his son. So that's why he had left and gave his resignation. But then John Scher was good, too. I remember when I first wanted to sing, because I was going to the 6:30 service at Ford's, and I said, "I'd like to sing," and I interrupted him when they were doing their vocal exercises. He said, "Okay, come on in here." He goes, "Let's go into Stone Chapel. You know, not anybody can just sing. And this choir is mostly professionals. Not anybody can sing." So he pulled out a hymn, and he goes, "All right, I'm going to play and you sing." And I'm like, "Oh, Lord, what did I get myself into?" And then I started to sing, and he goes, "Okay, you can go put on a robe, and you can go upstairs in the loft, and you can sing." And then when he was doing the postlude, he looked at me and smiled and winked his eye, and then I knew I was in.
And how old were you at that time?
Probably about in my 20s.
So,
And then eventually, sorry to cut you off, when I got the job at Wiggles, I had to drop out because my boss Edward would not give me Sundays off. So I would help out during the choral society and Christmas and all lessons, Advent and carols. And then finally one day, my gracious and loving and wonderful boss at Bloomingdale's, Tasha Evans, asked me one day, "How would you like to have Sundays and Mondays off so you can sing again?" And I said yes, and so now I'm off by the grace of God and by the wonderful boss I have. And they gave me Sunday and Monday. Now I'm singing full-time in the choir. Sunday I got to sing at 9:30 and 11.
And do you have your bosses come to watch you sing?
No, but my
too
boss
busy.
was at the talent show. She sang in there too, and she said wonderful things about me. When she got through singing, she goes, "I'm an inspiration to her." So
And you placed what in the talent show?
I was third place in the talent show, and I won a very nice trophy.
And you said that you won before as well.
Yes, I won 2 years ago too. Singing soon and very soon.
So you sing a lot of different songs,
Yes.
all kinds of like classic and also
Oh yeah.
also holiday and religious.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever written music?
No, I don't know if I'd be good at writing music, but I just sing it though.
How do you know that you like a song? Is it the tune, the message, both?
Yeah, both. When I was younger, my brother Bruce, I used to look at the ceiling at Irving Park when the organ was playing. He goes, I knew something was going through your head, but I just couldn't picture it. He goes, look at you now. I said, I know.
So when you're singing, what do you concentrate on? Do you concentrate on the song?
Yes.
The song,
Yes.
and the song instead of your voice.
Oh, both, you know.
Is there what do you find most difficult in singing?
And just sometimes with the music's hard. I used to have struggle with the Latin and the German, but now it's coming easy to me because we do it all the time. We sing in different languages. One thing at Fourth Presbyterian Church, they challenge you in the choir there.
So do you speak those languages or do you sing those languages?
I sing them languages. Kyrie eleison, ex la chupet, chuasi, that's Latin.
Oh, okay. So what other languages do you sing besides Latin?
I know how to sing a little Spanish, but I don't know all of it. Alabade, alabade, alabade. It's in the library at Irving Park.
So how do you add songs to your repertoire? Is it hard for you to memorize the lyrics of a song, or does
No.
it come easy to you?
It comes easy once I learn it. At first it's a little hard, but then it comes easy.
So how many songs would you think approximately are in your repertoire?
Well, right now, in my folder at Fourth, there's probably about 4 or 5. Some of them I got to turn in because I didn't sing Easter Sunday there because I was at my church, but they put music in every Thursday in my folder in this number 20 slot, so
So how often are you learning a new song
every Thursday.
Oh,
in different languages?
Yeah. And some are in English, but you know,
mostly in other languages.
yes.
And how well do you do those other languages? Is that a challenge?
It's a challenge, but once I learn it, and if I get lost, I just get back on track with the person next to me. That's the most amazing thing. Because I sing with professionals. They sing with the Chicago Symphony Chorus. And I don't sing with the Symphony Chorus, but I can sing with them. It's wonderful. I love it.
So how you've sung with so many different people, so many different choruses and choirs. Could you tell us something that that was special that happened? Maybe something that Murphy song. Something that you overcame while you were singing during a performance, like something that happened because. Something always happens.
Something went wrong, and you were able to get through it, or something special happened while you were singing.
Or even something funny.
Oh, it's just special that I sing, If I make a mistake, I just get back on track with the other choirs. One day when John Buchanan, they had his funeral, I was up in the south balcony by the pipe chamber, and when John did the postlude, I ran in front of him and raised my hand. I said, this is the best organ in the world. It was so loud that the whole balcony was shaking. I'm like, you cannot get a better organ. And the pastor was standing right behind me and said, "That's right." I had my hands raised up in the air, and I'm like, "Oh, wow." It was loud. All 8,000 pipes were running.
And then how hard is it to sing with it or over it? How do you compensate when it's a big booming organ like that?
Well, like on Christmas Eve, I never have a voice. My friend Aaron goes, "You're not supposed to sing with the organ," but I can't help it. When we sing "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," all 8,000 pipes are running. And it's loud.
And every time I've seen you perform on an organ or a piano, you are always singing. I've never
Yes.
seen you not singing.
I know, yes. I love it.
Do you? When was the first time that you sang at a funeral?
I don't think I ever sang at a funeral. It'd be nice to do.
Oh,
I played, I think, at my mom's funeral. They had an organ in the funeral home, the Simmons Fairbrothers.
and when you so what you get these shows, and then do you initiate or do people initiate that and recommend that you do a show, like let's say at the churches and all that?
Well, I'll tell you, at Montrose Baptist, first Christmas thing I did, I was nervous. I didn't know. I said, "This is something I want to try, Jason." He goes, "Yeah, we'll give it a try." And people liked it. And then I said, "Next year I'll do it again." And it just kept on going and going.
Are you adding more songs, or it's
No, the same.
same song?
We sing 13 hymns. I played a Hallelujah chorus at the end. And at the end of Easter, before I did the Hallelujah chorus, I did Amen, Benediction, Come Forth, Presbyterian. And that was beautiful. My friend Eric, I sang it to him one day, and he goes, "How do you get that low at the end?" I said, "I'm a bass." He goes, "I can't get that low."
What about at the Rivers Talent Show? What did you sing for that for your show?
"Keep Your Lamp Trimmed and Burning," African folk tunes, "Holly, Holly," and "Kumbaya, My Lord."
And then at the MB Baptist Church and at your annual event, the one I attended.
Yes.
Could you tell us some of the songs that you sang, that you played?
Keep, "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," "Joy of the World," "It Came Upon a Midnight Clear," "Hark the Herald Angels Sing," "The First Noel," O Come, Emmanuel,"
And the
"O Little Town of Bethlehem," sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. And the cool thing about it is, you sing these Christmas songs regularly, but when you see them on the screen up there are other lyrics once you get to the second or third verse.
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
Really very interesting, and you wouldn't expect sometimes.
Yeah. People say I should sing more, but sometimes playing and singing is not easy. So I just mostly play, but if I know it by heart, I will sing the song like "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," but if it's something I really don't know by heart, I just play it. But it's good.
Are there any favorite Christmas hymns of yours, or do you like all of them?
"Oh Come All Ye Faithful" is my favorite.
Is it on account of the story or account of the melody, or does it blend well with your voice?
It just blends with everything is good. The music, the organ, everything.
If our viewers want to learn more about you, Raymond the Great, where should they go?
Well, they can go on the Montrose Baptist website, and if they want to come, I don't push religion, but they can come and hear me play, or I sing in the chancel choir at Fourth Presbyterian Church, sometime 9:30 and 11, and you can hear me there, and you're always welcome. I'd love to have you, and like I said, I don't push religion, but I would love to support and thank you all for everything.
This This is Bill Morton, President of the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce. I am Trudy Leong, Administrator of the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much, Raymond Nunez.
You're welcome.
Raymond the Great, for joining us on the Community Unity Now, the D Tycoon Show. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.